and get tired and need rest. The tiredness of muscle occurs due to the excessive activity and the lack of oxygen in the body to supply the tissues, resulting in the accumulation of lactic acid. So, resulting in the accumulation of lactic acid in the body muscles get tired. So, I am telling the function of striated muscles. So, striated muscles helps in various voluntary movement of body. So, what voluntary movement helped by striated muscles? They are running, walking, ingestion of food, breathing and blinking of eyes. Also, the examples of striated muscles that help in voluntary action. After that, I am going to describe unstriated muscles. So, unstriated muscles are most widely distributed muscles in the body. That means unstriated muscles are most widely distributed. That means they are found majority in our cells. That means unstriated muscles are found in majority in our body cells, in our body. So, it's the most widely distributed muscles in our body. Then, they are found in the alimentary canal. Now, I am telling you that, class 9 students, what is the location of unstriated muscles? Where these are found? So, unstriated muscles are found in alimentary canal, urinary bladder, dermis of the skin, duct of glands, blood vessels, iris of eye, bronchi of lungs, and so on. Then I am telling the structure of the unstriated muscles. How it look like? It look like muscles are long, spindle shaped. Unstriated muscles are long and in the shape of spindle, and unbranched, arranged in bundles, and they don't bear striation. So hence name as unstriated muscles. These are also called smooth unstriped. These are the other name of unstriated muscles. These are also called smooth, unstriped or unstriated muscles. Each muscle fiber bear a single nucleus. That means it is uninucleated muscle fiber. Unstriated muscles. Many myofibrils run longitudinally in the cell. Many myofibrils runs longitudinally in the cells. The unstriated muscle fiber are slow in contraction. They are very slowly contract, but remain contracted for a long time without getting tired. They contract for a long time. The movement of these muscles is not under one's control. So they are called involuntary action. So they are present in and work in involuntary action. So the action which are not depend on our will are called involuntary action. After this, I am going to describe about function of unstriated muscles. So unstriated muscles work according to requirement of the body. That means unstriated muscles work according to requirement of the body. They cause peristalsis in the alimentary canal. That means peristalsis is a rhythmic contraction and relaxation of our muscles cells. And smooth muscle produce fast contraction. Smooth muscle doing fast contraction expel the content of organ like Urinary bladder, they contract very fast to expel the urine from urinary bladder. Ureter, gallbladder and uterus also, they cause very fast contraction. So expel their content inside them. But lastly, I am going to describe about cardiac muscles. So cardiac muscles form a thick layer of wall of heart. Cardiac muscles form a thick layer of wall of heart and some region of pulmonary veins that are in the contact with the heart. So cardiac muscles are mostly associated with the heart. So how cardiac muscles look like? Let us know in this section. So cardiac muscle fiber are short, not very long. These are short, cylindrical, branched and joined end to end to form a network of walls of the heart. These muscles, cardiac muscles, form the network of walls of the heart. So, structurally these muscles are resemble striated muscles. By structure, if we look them, if we study them, then we find that they are striated. They are similar to unstriated muscles when viewed them functionally. Functionally, they are unstriated and structurally they are striated. So each fiber is surrounded by sarcolemma. Each fiber of cardiac muscles are surrounded by sarcolemma. The myofibril present in the sarcoplasm give the muscles striated appearance. Due to presence of myofibrils, the name found to cardiac muscles as striated. There is found striation. They are uninucleated. That means there is one nucleus found in the cardiac muscles. That means nucleus lie in the center. The presence of intercalated disc. The presence of intercalated disc is a distinguishing feature of cardiac muscles. So, the distinguishing feature, prominent feature of cardiac muscles is intercalated disc. So, the intercalated disc are dark, irregular, zigzag partition on the cardiac muscles. Cardiac muscles work rapidly, rhythmically, without get tired, and it works from the early embryonic age till the death of the organism. So, after this, I am going to tell you that is the function of cardiac muscles. So, being involuntary in nature, cardiac muscles being involuntary in nature because it doesn't work on our will. So, it is involuntary in nature. Cardiac muscles are able to set their own contraction rhythm. They arrange their own contraction system of their own without our will. So their rhythm contraction and relaxation help in the pumping and distributing blood from the heart to all parts of the body. So these are the function of cardiac muscles, and today my explanation about muscular tissue, striated, unstriated and cardiac muscles. If any confusion going in your mind, my dear students, class 9, then contact on my WhatsApp number and I will confirm you. This much enough. Thanks.